Alright guys, we're back out. We decided to come to the old ball area from the early 1900s, and we had a 1920 signal. We just flipped the plug. Oh, look at that, guys. I'm thinking we got ourselves a fishy. Even cooler would be if it was a at this size, if it was a 3-pence. We're in the old military ground area. Oh man, I think we got ourselves a fishy. All right, let's clean it off and see what we got. All right guys, looks like we got ourselves a Slicky Vicky. We know it's in the 1800s, it's 18 something, but that's the only 2 digits I can get. Yeah, she's really worn. Very worn indeed. Very cool. All right. Keep going here. Now that we got this, sweet. I was going to head off to another spot soon, but I think I'm going to stick around here a little while. All right, guys, we're into this mound here with a bunch of fill soils from the renovation they did a few years back, and we managed to eke ourselves out a George VI, 1951. And you can see below the topsoil there we got this sandy sort of fill, and all this whole area is all fill. Looks like they just dumped everything they scraped up from the renovation, and yeah, so who knows, we found the fishy in it last night. Who knows what we can find in it. Alright guys, we had a low 20 signal, and when I went in there we had a nail, pulled out a big nail, but then after that the signal became loud and clear, and wow, look at the condition of that. It's even brown. We got ourselves a largie. Oh, finally, it's been a couple hunts. I don't know what we got here. Huh, very interesting. Well, it's either an Eddie or a Vicky. So let's clean it off and see what we got. Alright guys, we got ourselves a Vicky. And we got 1887. Actually, this might be a year I don't have yet, which would be awesome. Very cool. Alright, maybe we'll have to poke around this little spot a little bit and see what else happens. Oh, sweet guys, we had a signal that I had dug way under there for. Wasn't sure if it was a nail or not. I thought it was a nail, but check it out. It might still be iron, but that was, yeah, that was way down there. Very cool. Let's clean it up. I don't know. Is this brass or is this iron? I think it's iron, and in this on this sandy slope, it would be preserved quite well. Ah, yes indeed. She's an iron key. Very cool though. Must be one of those, I don't know, I guess like a trunk or a piece of furniture. I don't know what you call it, but pretty cool. Alright guys, she's a windy one tonight, and we haven't had too much luck. Been going around out in the big field, not coming up with too much. So I came back to the old foundation spot where I got the 2 Bank of Montreals and 1 Success 2 Navigation and Trade, and amongst a few other things, and we had a big iron signal, so I was curious to dig it, and it didn't seem all that deep, but we got this thing. Looks like it got broken. I don't know what it is. I don't know if this dates from that time period, or or if it's farm related. I know they leased it out to farming, and there is some rocks. There seems to be some rocks, I guess maybe they used to build a wood building on, and maybe that caught something back in the day. Maybe the farmer was dragging this and it got caught on the rocks and it broke. I don't know. I have no idea what this thing could be. It looks like it was some sort of hook on the end, but no idea. If anybody could tell me what this thing is, that would be awesome. Alright, see you on the next. Alright guys, we're not far from that foundation, and we had a high 3940 going in good in both directions, and it was quite deep, probably about 10-11 inches. And we got ourselves a folded over piece of lead. Hopefully it's got some hammering marks on it on that side, but yeah, I don't know what that would have been. Doesn't really have markings or anything for that matter, but definitely got to be related to that old military camp. So very cool. All right guys, these things just seem to turn up everywhere. Now we found a friction primer maybe about 40 feet from here, but I don't know, maybe this is from it. This is the igniter for shooting artillery way back in the day. Very cool. Oh man, these seem just to be everywhere. Oh guys, we're in a spot that's right behind where the baseball diamond was, probably where the spectator area was. And we had a 17, 18, 19 signal in the hole. Wasn't that deep, but this spot, the soil is extremely compacted, so I mean, I dug a Vicky Fishy out of here at only 3 bars, and we've definitely got something from that early 1900s ball diamond. Check this thing out. Oh, this thing was all furled up. I don't know what it is. It looks like it's brass, but it might have some gold gilt on it. I don't know. It was it's kind of like a clip on here. It's broken on one side, but yeah, I don't know if this is a bracelet, but it had to have fit a very small wrist. But this is pretty wild. And yeah, this has got to date back way back to that ball diamond. Very cool stuff. All right, yeah, this is, I mean, we've dug 2 Eddie large cents here, and we've dug a Vicky Fishy here, so yeah, we're definitely this is definitely the spot. All right, keep going a little bit longer, and see you on the next. Well guys, that was not the extent of it. There's one more piece from that thing, and check that out. Oh yeah, that thing is old. That thing is super old, man. That definitely goes back to the late 1800s, early 1900s. Oh, check that out. That is so cool. Look at that. Although I don't know, maybe it's 1920s, I'm not sure, but it definitely looks definitely goes back a ways. Very awesome stuff. That is cool. I'm not sure how that thing attached to that, but maybe it was just separate. Anyway, very cool. We're gonna keep going around here and going all metal and digging stuff we didn't dig before.